Hello, my name is Dan Schmitt. I do a weekly television show called Team Chicago Challenge. We're looking at some of the shows from the past. We're going back to 1997. I had the opportunity to race at Steamboat Springs with AHRMA. AHRMA is American Historic Racing Motorcycles Association. Huge event. Trials, motocross, and road racing in the streets of Steamboat. So let's look at some of the highlights. A little bit of trials. We're racing. The trials event was held by a ski lift, so we're working our way up around the ski lift. The motocross was in this natural valley. Got Dick Mann racing against Jeff Schmitt. What classic footage. And road racing in the street. So let's check out some of the action. Steamboat Springs with AHRMA 1997.
As I ride this one section at Steamboat, we're going to look at a couple of the good riders and a couple of the other sections. This trials event was held on the side of a mountain right around the ski jump at Steamboat Springs. I had one dab in that section. We're going to look at one other rider in the section. And then we're going to look at some of the riders in a couple of the other sections. It was a great event, maybe one of the largest trials events held in the country at Steamboat Springs with AHRMA.
But now we're going to watch this expert rider in section 2. Tana Montesa. Nice clean ride. Looking at Bob Ginder. He's running section 5, this I believe this to be, or 6. It's a steep uphill, you can't quite see it, and he's the guy that won the expert class. Let's watch this rider riding section 4. It's an intermediate rider on an OSA. It's a nice, cleans the section. In section 5, we're watching Graham Foster. He's an expert rider. Now check this. This is section 6. It's a straight uphill. And it goes, continues up. It doesn't look as steep as on camera, but it was almost straight up. At least 60 degrees, I would say.
As we take a look at the pit area for the trials event, we're going to swing the camera, take a look towards downtown Steamboat. The road race course is located in the streets downtown, and the motocross is in this natural valley right next to this fairgrounds that we're parked in. It was a great event at Steamboat, and we're going to look at one of the classic motocross races. Dick Mann, one of the stars of On Any Sunday, taking on Jeff Schmitt. What a great race.
We watch this beginning of the Premier Expert class. Lynn Boyer's running Premier Lightweight. See this pad up front. Here comes Dick Mann. Dick Bugsy Mann, two-time Grand National Champion, American, battling with Jeff Schmitt, two-time world champion motocrosser in the 500 class. Jeff Schmitt's on a loaner. He usually rides a Can-Am in this class. Today he's riding a BSA, a 64 BSA. Dick Mann on that Monarch. It's a 59 Monarch 500, made in Sweden. Works his way around. He wants to get in the lead. He's got a battle with these guys in front of him. In front of him looks like Robert Poole, Terry Hyde. He tries to make the move on the outside. This battle continues. Jeff Schmitt is trying to make his move up to get in this tight section. Whoa, hold on, Dick. On the gas, and he's big single cylinder, 4 strokes. In the meantime, leading in Premier 500 Intermediate is Jamie Jennings. He's on a ESO 500. Premier Lightweight, Brian O'Connor from Libertyville is leading in that class. In Premier Lightweight Intermediates, Lynn Boyer on the Greaves 250, and Lightweight Novices is James Cameron, also winning the plus 60 class. As we watch, Dick Mann finally goes on to pick up the win. And
Dick Mann was a 2-time Grand National champion and a great motorcycle racer. Now we're going to look at the road course with the helmet cam.
Well, first I went out and practiced in Chip Gartby's TD3 250. And we're taking a look at this racetrack. Out the back. They're running in the streets in this condominium complex. This 2-stroke got some good acceleration down this one little straightaway down the straight. Make this tough turn. 2 right-handers. Then we go sweeping uphill. First to the left. And then to the right. And behind me on that BMW, that looks like Dr. Burke out of Michigan. It's out here having a good time, racing in the streets at Steamboat with AHRMA.
And now we're switching over to the modern bike as we look at the rest of the road course at Steamboat Springs.
You can ride anywhere on this track, so you can cut the lanes under the bridge. Slow right-hander. That leads you to the front straight, but there are no real front straights. This tightens up here. Never quite got this corner right. And on the gas, you head down to the first corner again.
And now we're going to look at one of the vintage races with my good friend Chick Larkby, who allowed me to ride his bike at Steamboat as he competes in the Battle of the Twins class.
And now we're looking at Battle of the Twins. Formula 1, Battle of the Twins Formula 3, and Battle of the Twins 2-stroke. Up front, it looks like Bill St. John and that 96 Ducati. As he goes sweeping by these condos. And into the left-hand sweeper. Swing back over, we're looking at the 2-strokes. It's Chip Gartby, and he's on that TD3 250. 202 Racing, Chicago Psycho sponsored. Irving Sheridan Shell. He was going to ride his Aprilia, but he decided to ride his Yamaha. The Aprilia didn't start. And look how good he's doing. He's leading in Battle of the Twins 2-stroke, and you can have more modern motorcycles in this class. But he had problems with the Aprilia, so he got on the Yamaha. We swing back over by the first corner, still up front. He's Bill St. John and that 96 Ducati, smoking out there. Oh, we got a rider down. Well, he's okay. This is the slowest corner in the track. Look around the condo turns. 44X is James Rookworth. He's on a 97 Suzuki. Third place like Jeff Nash on a 95 Ducati 900. As you watch Chip Larpley on the Yamaha 202 Racing. He's still leading. He's on the 73 Yamaha. Right behind him looks like Dan Slattery on an 89 Yamaha TZ250. He's probably got twice the horsepower, but Chip, I'll tell you, but he's had a lot of practice riding the streets of Chicago. So now he's riding in the streets in Steamboat. Swing back over to catch the modern bikes. There's that Suzuki. It's James Whitworth as we watch Jeff Rash, Jim Brewer, Scott Cruz. But up front and leading, Bill St. John on a 96 Ducati. Here comes the two strokes. Looks like Slattery has gotten ahead. It's Dan Slattery on that 96 TZ250. Goes Chip, and in Formula 3, Jonathan Horde on that 89 Honda is leading. Goes Dan Slattery. This is two strokes. They're starting to pass these Formula 3 twins. And they head through the condo turns and up to the boulevard. James Lickworth still in second on that 97 Suzuki. Jeff Nash on the 95 Ducati is third. James Brewer on the 97 Suzuki's running fourth as we watch Bill St. John on that Ducati up front. Wait for the two strokes to come by. Oh, Dan Slattery has seized this high altitude. You have to be real careful. We had this bike seized earlier, but we fixed it and got it out on the racetrack. And there's a swan song is being written. We thought Chip Larpley would go on to pick up the win, but Rick Newman caught him on that Yamaha RS 350. So Chip picked up second in Battled Twins two-stroke. Bill St. James won Battled Twins Formula at Steamboat with AHRMA.
I want to thank Chick Larpley one more time. He was a great friend and a big supporter of AHRMA. And their website is AHRMA.org. And don't forget, TeamChicago.tv for motorcycle info and Walk with Dan for the political site.